Hello and welcome back to all your witches, wizards and muggles out there. Today we are going to do a type of discussion video of all the things that I've picked up when watching The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them #2 trailer. Now this trailer was released from Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, and it's got more details in it than the first time round. So we're going to see what I've picked up and we're going to discuss a few points and see what can come out of a 3-minute video. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's look up what I've written down. I can't get over this notebook, by the way. I know I show it to you all the time, but it's so beautiful. Anyway, so my first point I wrote down is, why are the Hogwarts robes blue and the house color instead of black? Now, this is when, you see the younger Newts and they're in the Defense Against Dark Arts and Dumbledore is there. That's the second point. I'm not getting into that now. But instead of it being black in the Hogwarts colour, so red, blue, yellow, green, it's blue in the Hogwarts house colour. And it's so weird because seeing as, in Harry Potter series, it's always black in their Hogwarts house. So I'm like thinking, okay, it's a bit non-traditional. We're going to blue, so that's one thing that confused me. The second point is on everyone's lips. Like, everyone's probably thinking it, and that is, why is Dumbledore teaching Defense Against the Dark Arts? Now, this is before Tom Riddle's time, so the Defense Against the Dark Arts spot hasn't been cursed yet. This is in the 1920s era, around that time, maybe in the 1910s. So the Defense Against the Dark Arts position has been cursed by Voldemort. He hasn't even been born yet. So technically he could have taught it. And then when Tom Riddle came to Hogwarts, he changed professions because he got bored and he wanted to teach Transfiguration. That could be on the cards. People get bored of teaching the same position over and over again. So that could have happened, and we know Dumbledore isn't exactly a sticker to the rules. Sort of reminds me probably of how Newt got, or if got expelled, who knows. The third dot point. Okay, I wrote down, out of all the Boggarts, so Voldemort, a clown, spider, a basilisk or a big snake, Newt's Boggart is a desk. I get it that, working in an office is probably not everyone's cup of tea. For example, I love working with children, but I really hate doing the paperwork. But is Newt really that afraid of a desk? He'll still have to write up all his reports on his Fantastic Beasts and stuff like that, for his research. He can't be afraid of desks. That's just, to me, that's a bit of a stupid thing that they put in. And by the way, the actor who plays the younger Newt, spot on, like the same hairstyle, the same facial features. Oh, it was great. Okay, moving on. Now, after the whole Hogwarts scene, you get and you see Tina and all the other and everything else. You come to the circus. What is with this circus? Is it like the black market for wizards? Just, there's no explanation for it. There's no, what is this circus about? Like, you don't hear it in Harry Potter books, or you don't hear it in any of the Fantastic Beasts yet. So why on earth have they put this circus thing in? Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I just find it so stupid. And the prison, when you see all these cellmates, and then you see a bunch of them walking up the stairs with, I think it might be Grindelwald being floated behind. I think it's the prison he got sent in. What was it called? Nurmengard. If you know the correct pronunciation, leave it in the comments down below. But I think that's the prison of where he was committed to. Maybe he's getting transported down to the really bad wizard section. Who knows? So, and then the next scene, Credence. We all thought Credence died in the first one when he got blown up in this black smoke. But then you see him in human form, and then you see this black smoke again just after you see Queenie and everyone else coming back again. You see Jacob and Tina, and it's just really, I don't know about that. Like, it's just weird. And another thing too, Grindelwald personated Percival Graves. When I read that, I was just like going, wait, what? Okay, that's a bit weird. Like, it's just... And also, when did Grindelwald get time to have a haircut? Because when you see the first trailer, his hair is long, he's got a beard, he's looking ragged, and then in the new trailer, you see him like with this shaven half hair down below and this bird's nest of a hair up the top, and then he has a little thin mustache, and it's just like, okay, that's a bit weird. Maybe after all the fighting he didn't have time to get a haircut. I mean, who knows? That's just a bit weird. And what is up with the black cats? You know how you see the scene in Makusa, and there's this woman in the blue dress and all these black cats with bright blue eyes. I was thinking that is such a Hunger Games moment right there. You know, those beasts belong in the Hunger Games. I was just thinking of the mutts, and I'm like, that is a mutt. That is a proper mutt. And Dumbledore seeing Grindelwald in the Mirror of Erised. You would think, considering who he missed most was Ariana, which is Dumbledore's sister, I would have thought he would have seen Ariana in there. But no, he sees Grindelwald, and I'm like thinking, that's a bit weird. But, like, you would think he would miss his family the most, but no. It's Grindelwald. It's just, it's weird to even consider. Like, I don't know. And then that leads on to my next point. And Dumbledore telling you that he has to be the one to kill Grindelwald, even though he's famous for defeating him. This is, I can't understand. So there's a scene where, you know, they're on the bridge or the road, and there it is, and he's like going, I can't move against Grindelwald, it has to be you. But Dumbledore is famous. He's got the first order of Merlin of first class. He's on the highest seat of the Wizarding. He's, you know, offered that high standard because he defeated Grindelwald in a legendary duel. That's what he was famous for. So if Newt had to be the one to, you know, defeat Grindelwald, does that mean Dumbledore received all the famous? So is Dumbledore like Gilderoy Lockhart, taking other people's credit when he didn't do it? That's one thing I can't wrap my head around. Okay, next page. Needle Lestrange, how she was saying, never met a monster you couldn't love. Does that mean she considered herself as a monster? Like, what's the deal with what's their backstory? I want to see more of their interactions and how they fell in love, or possibly a love interest for Newt. Like, I just think that's, you know, the one, like, sentence, like, monster you couldn't love. Is she referring to the beasts that he connects with, or is she referring to, you know, Credence and everyone else that he's trying to save? Like, to me, that's just a bit weird. The duel between you and Grindelwald at the scene where the last bit where Johnny Depp, aka Grindelwald, goes, do you think Dumbledore will mourn for you? Is that man next to Newt his younger brother? That's what makes me question. And where the hell is Dumbledore? my head is not thinking. All I've ever known is Dumbledore defeated Grindelwald, and that's why he got so famous in his high peak. And they never mentioned in the Deathly Hallows that it was Newt who defeated Grindelwald. So only time will tell. And then the last scene cracked me up when we see Nicholas Flamel and Jacob, and he goes, "You don't look like they have 375." I was just like going, okay, so we're seeing Dumbledore's buddy, and it's a bit weird, but you know, he hasn't died yet. The Philosopher's Stone hasn't been created. I just thought that made like a little humorous touch, so I like that bit. Anyway, what do you guys think of all these points I made? Leave them in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and if you want to see more of my magical videos. And also turn on the post notification button. That way you get updated every time I post a video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.